We covered a lot in 2022, but in this episode, we want to know what you want to see in 2023. Welcome to the Homeowner Prep podcast, where every week we educate and encourage aspiring homeowners to help them buy their first home faster. If you aspire to own a home, you're in the right place, so enjoy. Do us a favor and leave a review, a rating, and be sure to subscribe. Now let's get to this week's episode. Hey, real quick before we start, I want to ask you a question. How long are you going to wait before you decide to get started? I mean, you want to buy a house and you're earning income, so what's holding you back? Visit our website at homeownerprep.com/start. You can take an online assessment and set up a free 30-minute call, and we're going to put a plan together to help you get from where you are to where you truly want to be. So don't let fear hold you back from buying your first home. All right, now back to the episode. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Homeowner Prep podcast. I'm so excited because we're coming into a new year, and this has really been our first full year of podcasting. And so we've put out some episodes. We've got a lot of great feedback along the way, things that people wanted to hear, how they were using the information that we were giving in order to really get on the path of buying their first home. And obviously, we've helped a lot of families throughout the process, working with them one-on-one and helping them develop a plan to buy their first home. But as we're coming into the end of the year and going into 2023, we really want to take the time to find out what are the things that you want to know. You know, there's a lot of information out there. Obviously, people get their information from different sources, some good, some bad. But as we're putting out a podcast and as we're interviewing folks, we really want to make sure that we're addressing the issues that you're facing. And so I'm going to talk to you about, a couple of things that we're going to look at doing in the new year and how you can reach out to us and let us know if there are any things in particular that you're looking to learn or looking to kind of figure out as we go through the next year. And so first and foremost, we will be changing the format of our podcast. We will start to do more live broadcasts on some of our social channels and our YouTube channel. We're also going to be doing more interviews. And so we're going to interview first-time home buyers because I think that there's a lot of great stories about how they bought their first home. Even if they're on maybe their fourth or fifth home, there's a lot of great information, valuable nuggets that can be taken from the stories of those who purchased their first home, how they did it, the obstacles that they faced and how they overcame them. I think that's value, and oftentimes, just hearing from me, obviously I sit down with a lot of families and couples and, I'm hearing about their struggles in real time, but there are some things that are faced in previous years that may arise in the future. We don't know. We know that the markets change. We know that markets rise and fall. And we know that everybody has a very unique story in how they bought their first home. So we will definitely be diving into more of those stories with first-time home buyers. But we're also going to have more professionals come on and talk about mindset, talk about different aspects of buying a home, different strategies that can be used, and even probably dive into a little bit of investing because I really feel like your first home is the ticket and the pathway to financial freedom. And that financial freedom comes from investing, whether that's, in the stock market or real estate market or whatever the case may be. Oftentimes your first home can be that vehicle to get you going. And so we will dive into investing a little bit and kind of talk about the first steps maybe of how to buy that first home or even turning your first home into a rental in order to buy your second home and things of that nature. So we definitely will be diving into that. But ultimately, I just want to hear from you. I want to know what are the things that you're still looking to learn? If you go back over all the content that we put out in 2022, we covered things like how to quickly raise your credit score, how to save for a down payment, how to buy a home with no money down. We talked about different things that were going on in the economy as a whole with the rise of interest rates and, getting your offer accepted in highly competitive markets. So we covered a lot that was going on, but there's always something. There's always a unique story, a unique situation that needs to be addressed. And you may think that it's just you or that, maybe it's something that doesn't need to be covered. But if you were to bring it up and let us know about it, oftentimes whatever you're going through, somebody else may be going through as well. And we can help you and help somebody else. So your story, your need that needs to be addressed can also help a lot of other folks. So we definitely want to hear from you. The quickest and easiest way to get a hold of us is going to be through social media. Obviously all of our social media channels are available to you, but we get a lot of our direct questions on Instagram at Homeowner Prep. We're building up a pretty nice following there. And I think it's because people are finding the content that we're putting out and they're willing to ask questions just directly through DM. Makes it a lot easier than possibly sending an email or anything like that. But definitely, visit us on Instagram at Homeowner Prep. You can ask questions directly through there. If you want to visit our website, we also have a contact form on our website that you can reach out. And then there's also an online assessment form that can be completed. If you're actually looking to start the process of buying a home, then we can help you there as well. So you can visit our website at homeownerprep.com/start to get started with us. But again, we just want to hear from you. And so you can reach out to us on Instagram. Let us know what you want to see in 2023. That'll help us and, making sure that we're asking the right questions, even to the guests that we bring on, and make sure that we're addressing your needs and your issues. If you need anything, going into 2023, if you really have some plans that you want to put into motion, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to us so we can get you started. I know this episode is a little bit different from what we put out. Generally, we're delivering value, but in this episode, we really wanted to hear from you. And so definitely, I want to make sure that you're reaching out to us and letting us know as we go into the new year. And I'm excited for the new year. I really want to make sure that we're putting out this content and sharing stories that are going to help folks and ultimately make sure that people get over the fear that may be holding them back from buying their first home. So I look forward to providing you with some great content in 2023. It's been an exciting ride. I want to thank you for all the support throughout the year, whether you've watched shows on YouTube or you visit us on our social media channels, or we've had an opportunity to help you one-on-one with creating a budget or financial plan and really helping you buy your first home. Thank you so much for all your continued support. And I look forward to providing you with some more great content in the new year. Until then, be blessed. If you've enjoyed this show and got some great value from it, please be sure to rate and review. And if you're checking it out on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. That really does help us to continue the show and bring in some great guests to help you on your home buying journey.